Last time on Astronautica. Our heroes discovered that their friend Nimble had been kidnapped by the same fellers that tried to shoot him before. So, like any good heroes, they went after them and stabbed the shit out of them in a kitchen. But now, they're faced with a new issue. How are they going to deal with the grafters in Ovalumo? And what were those fellers after all? Find out right now on Astronautica.
You fly. The countryside falls away, and you head out over the Atlantic Ocean. You lick your wounds. Are any of you still... I think you're actually all at full health, now that I remember. Everyone got healed, and I don't think anyone got hurt in combat, because y'all...
No, we literally came in, like Splinter Cell and got the fuck out.
Yeah. So Nimble bandages herself up. She's a little worse for the wear, but she's really tough. She can handle it. And she bandages herself up. And you fly. There's a pilot in front. This is a small private. It's basically like a private jet. Sort of looks like one of those stealth bombers that they used to use. It's black. It's sleek. It's inside. There are some comfortable chairs. This is like a small private jet for quick business trips that you're in.
Nice.
There's a minibar. Nimble binds her wounds, and she says, I already said it, but I just wanted to say thanks again for, we just met, and, you did blow up my house, but,
Yeah.
Thanks for coming and, saving me.
Nope. No problem. You're one of us now.
Well, it seems a bit of a dubious distinction, but, I'll take it.
None of us have houses, so fit right in.
It's unfortunately very fair.
So, what is the plan?
We get in, we get off world, and we leave this place behind and do our job so you guys don't explode. Oh, I think you're safe, though.
And also, the whole, wormhole save humanity thing, if there's time.
Oh, if there's time, of course.
Yeah, I'd really like to be able to get back to the planet after,
we'll see.
Well, maybe that's just me.
No, I too would like to be able to come see my followers, once I've gone viral again.
Sounds like you're trying to start a cult.
My many devoted followers.
What is a social media following if not a weird little cult?
I mean, yeah, that's fair. That is fair. You're not wrong. So, Nimble says, okay, so we have to stop them. Yeah. Do we have any ideas as to how?
Not really, actually. I didn't really plan this far.
They have a lot of C4, right? Like, we have some C4, but they have a lot of C4, right? Presumably that's how they're going to do this?
Presumably, yes.
Well, then maybe we just counter their C4 with our C4.
Would it be that simple? Like,
I feel
we
like
have
it's
some
harder
C4.
to do that with. No?
Okay, did we... Because thinking back on last session, did we find any clues as to the plans of these, grafters?
You did not. You know that they are heading for the wormhole. That's about it. They're gonna blow it up.
Gonna blow it up!
And construction is actively happening on this wormhole, right?
Not on this wormhole.
Okay.
It's on so this is the wormhole that is located on Earth that connects Earth through the Kessler field that is the trash debris field that keeps you from leaving from any other point. It is connected out to a station that orbits the Earth. And by blowing this up, they would basically disconnect Earth from the rest of the galaxy, possibly permanently.
Sure.
So they're going for an on-Earth boom.
Isolationist type, save us from
yeah.
the dark beneath the stars.
Sort of thing. Some sort of cult shit. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Okay.
Well.
Going off of what we know,
Yes.
I say the plan seems like we just do it.
Just do it?
We just do it.
Oh,
Okay.
kind of with Skylar on this one.
We've been
Just,
kind of
you know.
winging it so
Kyler.
far.
Kyler.
Yeah, let's just...
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I apologize. Go ahead, Hazel.
Oh, no, I got his name wrong.
Oh,
Because it's been so many weeks.
Oh, yeah. It's been
I
1
just
week
brain-farted.
since you looked at me.
Oh, no.
No, you're good. That was Kyler just being a butt because he would, of all the characters, be like, no, my name is.
But yes, I agree. We should just do it. Plans never go right anyway, so why bother making them?
Right, we
why
went to
bother
go-
even making them?
Yeah, I don't know why we bother making them either. We went to go save Nimble from the club, and we did it. So we'll just stop them blowing up the wormhole.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
We've done it so far. We've escaped barely with our lives. We've
We've
almost
only
died a
had
few
one
times.
major fuck up so far.
Yeah.
Nothing that bad.
What's the worst that could happen?
What's the worst that could happen? Nimble, do you feel secure about that plan? How you feeling, Nimble?
Oh, a little sore, but I'm fine.
All right, so you're down with winging it, right?
I mean, I guess.
Okay.
So we go and look at the wormhole, maybe? Because that's how they probably started, right? They probably looked at the wormhole. And then
Sure.
we're like, oh, that's what we're going to blow up.
My other question is to Nimble real quick. Excuse me. What were they? Why are they so interested in finding you?
They actually weren't even interested in me. They were interested in you. Well,
Me?
no, I mean the three of you. And well, there was one other thing. And she holds out her mechanical arm, and she taps a spot on it, and a little hidden chamber opens up, and she pulls out the pendant.
Yep. I was about to ask, like, did she still has that, right?
And she gives it back to you, Kyler. And she
Yay!
says, why don't you hold on to that for a while? Because it seems like people are very interested in having it. And I don't really feel like being tortured again.
Couldn't imagine
that's-
why.
Torture is
Yeah,
not fun.
No, it is not fun. And
Pretty popular statement. Am I wrong on that?
no, I don't think that is something that will meet with much pushback. Certainly not
I
from
don't
me.
know, Kyler. I'm gonna get votes around here. Kyler, what do you
Sure.
think? Torture, yay, nay?
Historically speaking, Kyler seems to be a little bit more pro-torture than we thought.
Yeah. This conversation is fucking ridiculous. I love it.
but only with friendly NPCs.
Well, hey, betraying NPCs.
Was he betraying us though?
He was like He was lying. He was betraying us, and I don't appreciate that.
He was. Yeah. No, he definitely was betraying us.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
And so no.
No. Okay, Hazel. Torture, yay or nay?
No.
Okay. And Nimble, have I asked you? You said you don't like it already, right?
Yeah,
I think
seeing as I
pretty
just
clear.
went through it, I can safely say I am very much not willing to be tortured again. Thank you.
Okay. I was just checking.
Great.
So that's a no
Now
on
that we're
torture.
on the same
Everyone all
page.
around, no torture.
All aboard the no torture choo-choo, choo-choo.
That's a pretty easy train to get on.
Please get on our train.
Please get on the train. Get on the
Please.
train. It is important that you get on the train.
It is socially imperative.
Oh, man. Hopefully y'all don't eat those words further down the line.
Whee!
Let's see. Oh, man. So,
Hey, we're on this fancy bomber jet, right?
yes,
Are there snacks?
there are. You also, each of you were given a care package to go with you.
This is
And-
water in it, right?
Yeah, well, that's what you asked for, so you got water.
Yay!
And you it's water in like a fucking it's like that paper water, you know, the bougie water.
Oh.
No plastics here.
I do like bougie water.
I
Yeah.
do like bougie water.
Kyler, as per your request, you have a bunch of flatbreads in yours.
Hell yeah.
The most ridiculous.
Yeah.
Love it.
And I am just casually picking at pieces of the flatbreads and eating them. I will ask, is there a computer on board this fancy jet?
Yes, there is.
I want to do some research about this wormhole that we're going to go protect, and Nuva Lumo and all that goodness.
Sure. Nova.
Nova, thank you. Nova Lumo.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You can do so. Why don't we? We'll. I'm not going to make you role play Googling. What specifically do you want to know?
So like I want to, and I understand if this is like requires him to like do some hacking at firewalls or something and use Data Spider, but I'm trying to get like schematics or shipping manifests, anything that's going to the wormhole that might be like tactically useful, you know, like but also mainly that, I guess. Let me start with that.
Okay. Sure. All right. Yeah, that's not like publicly listed. You can go to their how best to resolve this? I feel like that would be something you would have to hack. Okay,
Totally.
I will say this. I think to get shipping manifests, you would have to hack a local computer. Something that is in that space, because that is not necessarily information that they would put online. However, roll me a data spider to see if you can locate some schematics.
Cool. All right. Well, hold on. 4. That is 1 success.
One success. Okay. You are able, through some Google Foo, to determine, you're able to hunt down an old schematic from when they were first building it. It's an old blueprint that sort of maps it out. It's one of those, it's not even a blueprint, it's more like an artistic rendering of the space, sort of an architect's rendering that has various areas pointed out. So you get a picture of what it looks like. It's sort of, if you would imagine an airport, there is a large sprawling complex with many different hallways running off of it. But the overall structure is dominated by this massive ring. This gigantic ring, and hallways sort of, or corridors, buildings rather, sort of fan out from the ring. And there is essentially like a runway leading up to the ring that is like a tube, basically. Like a long metal tube. And that's and on the other side, there's nothing, basically. And that's the building. You see certain areas. There is a cargo area to the right, and a civilian area to the left, and a business and private government enterprise area sort of in the more middle-ish, like middle left. So right side, if you're looking straight on, the right side of it is all cargo and industry. The left side is for people.
Cargo industry. Left side was what again?
For people.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And it's divided between civilian stuff and then the more higher ranking stuff. So upper class, business, government is in that area.
And this is, wow, my brain just blanked. We are at the hub.
This
at
is
Nuoluvo.
Yeah, this is Kyler is looking
we're on the
up
jet right
a
now,
schematic of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Kyler did some research ahead of time.
Yeah.
So while you're doing that research, Oka, you look in your bag,
Gotcha.
and you uncover a small pendant, a necklace that is about, say, 2 inches tall, that looks like a shogun helmet.
Ooh. Okay. I'll fuck with that.
Sure.
Hey.
There's a little button on it that you can depress by tapping it. Do you put it on?
Yeah, I fucking put it on. You kidding me? Give me
Hell
that
yeah.
shit.
All right. You put it on and you tap it, and immediately you feel the sensation of cold metal beginning to crawl out over your skin.
Okay.
From it. And it begins to essentially, Kyler and Hazel, you watch as this red metal spreads out across her torso and over her arms and over her other arm and down. And Oka,
What?
after a moment, you are in Shogun armor.
Oh my god.
And it like liquid metaled out of the necklace? That's fucking sick.
That's awesome. All right.
Yep.
How much armor do I get on top?
So your armor goes up by 1. It's
Okay,
still
so
pretty thin. So you now have an armor of 3, and you can activate it or deactivate it as a fast action.
Oh. Okay. Well, I like
Hell
the
yeah.
sound of that.
Okay. You fly overnight. The ship is fast, but it's still, it takes a little while. This is in the Pacific Ocean. You're heading out from Chicago. I realized you actually would be flying out over the Pacific, not the Atlantic. You'd be going in the opposite direction of what I thought. Never mind. Because that's how flights work. You don't go the long way around when you can go direct.
Mhm.
You could.
You could, but
Doesn't seem like the smartest plan.
no.
But Kyler specifically requested. No, I'm kidding.
Just to make it so that you have even less time to deal with your problems.
I want to stop by Paris. No, not Paris. The new Paris.
Yeah,
I'm gonna shut up. That
Paris.
was a dumb joke.
Paris, fucking Texas. Oh man, you want to go to London, Ontario, the armpit of the universe. So you, your plane. After a while, you see an island far below you. Your ship descends below the cloud line, and you can see it. It's not the largest island. It's about the size of a city, so it's about the size of New York. And you see on one end of it the wormhole, active, which is very interesting because it's bright day at this point. And there's just this circle of darkness in the midst of this pearlescent white ring. There is, it's almost difficult to look at. It's so dark and nebulous that it almost feels like the things around it are less bright, as if it is sort of sucking light away. And your ship descends. You get closer. You see the city. It is it's essentially a 2-tiered city. The upper part it's higher up along a ridgeline, and it looks to be fairly affluent, well-to-do. The lower part sort of descends out into slums.
Okay.
And there is a massive levee running around the entirety of it. This is essentially, it's a city in the middle of the ocean. And the lower part is actually set sort of in the levee, like below it. So it's below sea line. And you fly down, and the port is bustling with ships coming and going, and you start to see, as you get closer to the wormhole, this sort of pulse that happens every few seconds. And as you get even closer, you see ships entering and leaving it. They're guided along this rampway into the tube. And as you fly down into that area, you get a look inside it. Inside the tube, there are these glowing blue rings. And as the ship goes along them, each ring lights up and propels the ship forward. And each time it hits a ring, it goes faster and faster. Until by the end, it's just a blur. And then it hits the wormhole and is gone. On the other side, you see a secondary runway where they are coming out, and the opposite is happening. The rings are essentially slowing the ships as they come out of the wormhole until they arrive outside.
Oh, cool.
It's essentially a giant railgun.
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting.
Love it, though.
Nifty.
You taxi, and after a while, you the pilot, who's been mostly silent, turns and says, "Okay, we're here. Do you need anything else?"
No, what's your name?
James?
James. Thanks, James.
Of course. He nods politely. He knows better than to pry into corporate business, so he keeps to himself.
He seems so nice, though.
Oh. He's probably gonna die.
All right.
Is James wearing a hat?
Sure.
James,
yeah,
I
he's
need
got
your
he's
hat.
got like a. Okay.
Oh, that was easy.
He gives you his pilot's
Great, I
hat.
take his pilot's hat. Great, that was easy. Thank you. I leave.
You do so. Okay. Just to remind everyone, Kyler is wearing like a light blue romper with LEDs up the side, oversized sunglasses, a pilot's hat. This is quite the look we got
I
going.
didn't say I was wearing the hat. I just wanted to see if he'd
Oh,
give
you
it
just
to me.
have it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He said if we needed. He asked if we needed anything, and I told him I needed his hat. So.
Stole that man's hat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so Kyler.
Yep. Yes, it is. All right. You arrive. You're on the runway, and you are directed through a set of doors. You see several things. One, there are military troops everywhere. These are not the ones you're used to, though. They are dressed all in white. And they have visored helmets. Sort of similar, interestingly, to the ones that you got off the paramilitary force. That might just be the standard style out in the galaxy. They're dressed
Would we
all
know
in
that?
white. I would say Kyler or Oka probably would.
Okay.
Kyler through fashion, Oka through your... This is like a freebie bit of info.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. And all of them have guns.
Of course.
Big guns. And
Naturally.
they are standing, watching guard, doing their thing. You are ushered through into the terminal, and it takes you a moment to realize something. Not everyone here is human. There are aliens.
Oh.
You see tall, slender, mottled gray humanoids with very long, delicate fingers walking and talking with each other. You see aliens that look like giant pangolins with steel-tipped spines.
Cool.
You see amoeba, like large amoebids, kind of slurping along, and their inner cores are glowing and shifting in colors brightly, almost as if they're communicating with each other.
What do you think?
You
they're
see,
saying?
you see robots, like large humanish robots, at the center of which are plants that seem to be piloting them.
What?
Wait, plants are piloting what?
Robots.
Huh.
you see aliens that sort of look like mushrooms, like fungi. And they're all talking at once with each other. Like just sort of chittering and releasing spores at one another and like collecting them up.
Okay. And this is the first time seeing these aliens now?
Oh yeah, I mean, you've seen pictures of them, but
Never.
you've never seen them in person.
Oh, wow.
That's so cool.
Pretty big deal. Oh, that's not weird at all.
Someone bumps into you from behind, Hazel, and something clatters to the ground, and they go, "Oh man," and sort of like fall to all fours and start gathering stuff up. It's Nakiri from camp.
Nakiri from camp.
I
The cook.
I don't see her yet, right?
I mean, you would say you would be alerted as when she dropped everything. She's not like being subtle or anything.
Nikita, where are you going? So funny running into you here.
She looks up and goes, "Dick?"
Oh.
Yes.
Dick Fartis.
That's
What? She like smiles and she gives you a hug, Kyler.
Oh.
And she's like, you guys disappeared and there was all this stuff going on in camp and man, I was so worried about you. You're all right. You're here. Why are you here? What is going
Why are
on?
you here?
Yeah, why are you here? That's the question.
How did you
here?
get here?
Well, so things got weird at camp. That lady, whatever her, Strawbridge or whatever,
Yeah, she seemed like
she
a real pain.
is. Yeah,
Yeah,
she
no, what's her
was. She got all up and everything, and it just stuff got worse. Her and the Sergeant Mueller, like, you know, he was always kind of hands off when Smiles is around, but he seemed to take a liking to Strawbridge, and man, things got really rough. And then Pulse told me that we were gonna quit and we were gonna go, and she was gonna take me to Mars. So yeah,
I mean, yeah, that sounds pretty
Took
solid.
knives
that sounds
and-
pretty solid.
yeah. She should be back. She said she had a couple things to do. Like, you know, she said she had some stuff she needed to do, but she should be here soon.
No kidding.
And just for a point of clarification, we found out after we drugged her that she was working with Tuk Tuk, correct? So she is
Not even after, before, I'm pretty sure.
No,
No,
well,
it was
you
definitely
knew.
after because we didn't.
No. You knew that she was one of the. He described her as one of the good
Okay.
ones. Then after you drugged her, he was like, "What are you doing? She's on our side." And then, just a reminder, she is the one who killed that kid who
Yes.
confronted you.
That's true.
Yeah.
So she's like in on it.
Yeah. This was why I was asking.
Yep. I know it's been a hot minute, but
Evidence would point to her being one of the people who is maybe trying to blow shit up.
yep.
Right. We are.
We are actively trying to stop that.
Yes.
Oh Lord. Do you think that they were like in on? I guess that's like the only way. Yeah. Okay. Fuck me.
I guess we'll like pull everybody aside kind of thing and just be like, I don't know if Nakiri is in on it, but Pulse definitely is.
Oh yeah, for sure. Right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it does make sense. So, do we like? Do we
So what
ditch the kid? Do we take the kid with us? Do we add another to our brood?
What you guys talking about?
Huh?
Huh?
What we're doing for
just-
lunch? You stay over there.
Oh, they have some awesome stuff. Have you guys had sushi? They have sushi here.
Yes, I've had it. Thank you. What do we do? Do we? Hey, where did Pulse go?
Yeah, where did...
You said that she had some things to do. Did she say, like, in the realm of where she'd be?
Well, no. She told me to wait by the ships, and that she would come and we would head off. But that was a little bit ago.
Did she say what she was doing?
She said she had to talk to someone.
Oh.
Or I don't know. I got distracted. There's a cool arcade over there.
Oh.
Fuck yeah!
There's an arcade?
Oh.
Yeah,
I
there's an
want
arcade.
to go. I want to go. No, focus. We gotta focus.
Later. We'll come back.
Yeah,
we'll come back.
we
We gotta go.
And then everything stopped so they could play a game.
What did
Wormhole blows up.
What did Nikiri
Oops.
drop?
She dropped like a bundle of stuff, including a chef's roll of like knives, like cooking knives.
Okay, but the bundle of stuff was rather innocuous, like a bindle or something.
Yeah, it's like a backpack. It's a backpack that's got like, it's a backpack in the shape of like a teddy bear.
Aww.
Oh my
Like-
god.
Not like a little kid one, sort of that like anime style.
Yeah, it's like the micro
Yeah.
backpacks.
Exactly.
Adorable. I love it.
Nikiri, you knew about the orphans, right?
What?
Never mind. What?
Oh, you mean the kids that we were giving the food to?
Yeah, those kids.
Yeah, I mean it was just food waste.
Oh.
You know?
Yep.
Certainly,
Yeah, it was
certainly
yes.
was.
Yes. it
Well,
was-
we're here because we need to find Pulse.
Yes.
Definitely need to find
We
Pulse.
gotta find Pulse.
Oh.
We have an urgent message from Tuk Tuk, you see.
Oh.
Who is very much still alive.
Sure. Is he with you guys? Is he all right?
He's sleeping. Very long sleep.
He went to a farm where he's sleeping for a long
Oh
time.
my god, you guys!
Oh my god, the farm where all the NPCs go.
Yeah.
Oh no,
They-
you guys.
We didn't put them down. We just sent them to a farm where they can run around and play with all the other NPCs.
Exactly right.
Guys. Oh.
I hear they're big
shit.
fans of Baccarat.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Oh god. All right. Yeah. She goes, "Oh, yeah. Well, sure." She headed off that way, and she points toward the cargo area.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
That's what my gut was
Yep.
telling me, but it seemed maybe a little too obvious.
Well,
One way to find out, right?
seems. Oh, yep. There's only one way to find out how bad this is gonna be.
Okay, great. Nikiri, you're a dream. Don't change. Good luck on Mars. Just
Maybe we'll see you there.
Just real quick,
Yeah.
did Pulse give you anything to carry or hold or anything? I am
no, I mean,
inciting
she
the
just-
fuck out of that. If there's an insight.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
There's an insight equivalent.
There is not insight, but there is every single time we play this game I forget how to play it. I swear to God.
Excuse me.
I honestly like playing different systems. I still refer to things with the skill checks in 5e as the 3.5 ones. I can't. I'm so not equipped for. I just can't. I can't handle it.
I mean, right there
Hang on,
with
sorry.
you, baby. I'm trying to get all this
Also-
stuff right.
Seriously, 3 weeks off, and I'm just like.
It's been a lot. There's been
It has been
of-
a lot.
Yeah.
It's been a lot.
And there was a lot. I think the part of it too, at least for me, is that there was a lot that happened in the last episode.
Indeed.
Dude, yeah, last
And,
episode was like fucking full.
Yeah. So there was a lot of stuff that like to just remember.
Yeah, that's fair.
Would it be? It would be kind of like an empathy thing, wouldn't it? Or would it be wits?
It would be. I'm just wondering. I had to find my character sheet. Every single time we play, I keep saying to myself, I'm going to print out some stuff.
Here, would it make it easier
do.
if I try to like persuade / manipulation and say like, we really need to know if Pulse left anything with you. It was crucial to Tuk Tuk's last message.
Mm-hmm.
Nice save. Yeah, absolutely. His last words,
last
message. His last message. That does make it easier. Roll for manipulation, please. And she will...
And I'm
Roll
gonna
up
just
the
say
odds.
this to get it out of the way. We gotta find Pulse to see if she still has a pulse. Right? Anybody?
Hey.
Anybody? It had to happen. But I'm sure she's...
That is 2 successes. We get a light point, right?
Yeah, you do. So you get 1 light point. You can use it to make a... you can like up it. There's also stuff you can do in combat with it. If you want to spend it here, go right ahead, and it'll make it a critical success.
I'll spend it here. This is what I was born to do.
All right.
You're not wrong.
Nakiri says, well, okay, yeah, she did. She told me not to tell anyone, but, I mean, it's you guys. You're,
It's us.
So she reaches into her little teddy bear backpack, her little, like, what is that anime figure that's like the bear?
I think it's Concon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So she like reaches into the backpack and pulls out a grafter pendant. And she says, she just told me to hold on to this.
It's just the grafter pendant.
Yeah, that was it.
Do you mind if I just take a quick look at it real quick?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, go
I'm gonna
ahead.
check.
She
I'm
hands
gonna
it.
check the back of it to see if.
You slide open. It has a similar mechanism to the one that you have in your possession. You open it by twisting the thing so everything lines up, all the roots and gears and wires. And it opens, revealing a button.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Oh, she did not. Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You got there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So okay, just meta-wise, we all think that this girl's the bomb, right?
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Or at least they gave her the trigger.
They definitely gave her the trigger, which is what I'm still working through, because it is plausible that she's the bomb, but also Pulse did go over to all the containers and stuff, all the shipping.
She could just be setting the detonation charges. Right?
Certainly, yeah. Like maybe, but why give the...
Why give the trigger to the person that they probably wouldn't check?
Right. Yeah.
Because she's like 18, right? Like
She's 8. Yeah, she's 18, but she's short and she looks super young.
Sure.
Like she is like 5 foot like 1, barely. She is like short, she's petite, and she looks super young.
Yeah, she's like the perfect. No one's gonna check in on this anyway.
Interesting. Okay, so Nakiri,
Yeah.
let me ask you this: Did you and Pulse like go through any sort of medical procedures recently, or like go through any health checkups with a doctor?
Doctor? No. I mean, no. I mean, I cut my finger a little while ago, but that's basically
You cut your finger, and Pulse helped you with your. Oh, okay.
No. I can bandage my own finger, guys. I'm not a kid.
Right, I'm not a kid either. Definitely not a kid. Sure. What?
What is all this about, guys?
There's been some weird stuff going on. Kind of like the weird stuff at camp. And we're just trying to piece together all the pieces.
Tuk Tuk is in hiding, you see. We were ambushed by corporate, and he thinks that Pulse might be in on it, onto something a little bit bigger.
Roll for manipulation.
Okay.
Good try.
Yeah, I mean, that is a flat-out
Yep.
lie, so roll for manipulation.
Show. Oh, yeah, that's tasty. 3 successes, baby. Didn't even have to push it.
Oh, there we go. Spend a point of darkness. Nikiri looks up at you, surprised. She says, "Really? Pulse?"
We're not sure, but that's why we have some very specific questions we need to ask Pulse. All I'm saying is, at the moment, Nikiri, the only person you should be trusting is yourself. And you can trust me because I'm telling you not to trust me, you see.
Right. Okay.
I always love that
right.
logic.
Sure. I mean, yeah.
So, Nikiri, what ship did Pulse say you two were to get on?
She runs down. There are manifest boards. And she runs down and points one out. It's that one. It's leaving in about half an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Going to Mars. Yeah, you know, it's part of it's a pilgrimage ship. I guess they're going on to the Grafter homeworld, but you know, Pulse just said that I'd, you know, be safe on Mars.
Hey, so
Certainly safer than right here.
yes. One more second. We still need to figure it out. Lunch, don't we? And I'm
Yes,
gonna
we
pull
do.
the other two away again. So, we need a crew. This kid needs to get off world. We need to get off world. I don't know if this kid's the bomb. In fact, I don't even know if this is... Is it real? Is like the pendant and the button like legit? Can I do some sort of check or something to look at it?
You can do a technology check to see if it's actually.
And I'll show it to both of you as well if you all want to, if someone else wants to take the lead on tech, because I'm not great, but I'm not terrible.
I
I'm
also.
not that I'm good with like mech stuff, but not.
Gotcha.
I think Oka
Probably
out
am
of
the
everyone
best.
has the highest tech.
I've got 4 for
So-
tech all day. Like between my
Better than
between
me.
my wits and my tech score, it's 4.
Yeah. Better than me.
Okay. How about you, Oka? Where do you land?
I believe I am 3. Maybe
Okay.
more. I might
I'll
be
give
more.
it a
Hold
go
on.
then.
Hold on real quick. 'Cause this-
Okay. I got 1 success without pushing. Do you think we should push it, gang?
Up to you. I will defer to you on that one.
No. I feel like we have such a hearty stack of darkness already.
Yeah, that's.
I'll stick with the 1 success. Thank you.
Yeah, I've got 4.
I hear
Okay.
the cackling
so-
of the D.
Oh, so we're tied. Yeah, it would have been about the same.
All right, I'm gonna roll. Fuck it.
Hell yeah.
I
Do
got
it.
1 success.
Hey, we both got 1 success.
Okay.
All right. It's wired. You know? I mean, I would say without pushing it, you can't tell if it's actually what you suspect it
Right.
is. But you have yeah, I mean it is wired. There's
Certainly.
yeah.
So this is either the real deal or someone really wants it to look like it was Nikiri, you see. So I think we convince her to come along with us, and then we stop Pulse and get the fuck out of here?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Nimble nods and says,
Right.
yeah, I mean, I don't... If things are going to get dangerous, I don't want her around. Look, why don't I take her? I'm a little too, shall we say, freshly tortured to be of any actual use to you guys if things get ugly.
Sure, why don't you two go play at
So-
the arcade or something?
I'll take good care of her.
Here's $5. Go see a Star War.
Yes. The two classic sci-fi things, Star Wars and Star Treks. Fuck. All right. Thank you for laughing at my dumb joke, Ian.
I appreciated it.
Nimble takes Nikiri and right before she goes, she says, do you want us to hold onto the button, or
Do we want them to hold on to the button?
I mean, I feel like, okay, so this is, I don't know, without telling her what's going on, do we think she'd let us take it? 'Cause I don't,
you could try and convince her.
yeah, like, I don't think she would be willing to let us take it without some serious convincing.
Well,
Yeah.
why don't we try this? Okay, great team. Good lunch sesh planning. Hang. Can't wait. It's gonna be delicious. Hey, Nikiri, here's 50 credits. Why don't you go on over and play the arcade with Nimble for a little bit while we figure all this out?
Oh. Sure, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Great. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. And I'm gonna
Wait,
start walking away.
Can I have my can I have the pendant back?
Ooh, I did just give you the 50 credits. It was sort of like a placeholder thing. The what? Sorry, actually?
The pendant, the thing that Pulse gave me and told me to hold on to? The thing in your hand?
The thing, Kyler. I slapped Kyler on the back.
Oh,
that
this,
thing.
the pendant. This pendant.
Jesus Christ.
I will shut the... I don't shut the secret backdoor thing.
Okay.
No, because
Are you-
Nikiri is a chef, not necessarily a tech person. Yes, I close the thing. I was going to ask her a question, but I close it and I give it back to her.
Yeah, she's like a sous chef. She's
Yeah.
like she's just a cook. All right, you give it back to her.
I do... Wait,
You do so.
can I try something?
What do you want to try?
I want to take the chip, the computer chip, out of the back of the pendant that I have. Because they look functionally pretty identical, right?
They
Aside
do
from...
look identical. Hey!
And so I
Oh,
want
I was so hoping someone would try that.
to... yeah, and so I want to slip the chip out and give her the empty one.
Hell yeah. I'm just going to allow you to do that. Yeah, I don't think you need to roll for it.
Yeah,
Hell
yeah.
thank you.
Yeah. You do so.
I did it
She
while we
trusts
were
you.
planning lunch,
Of
yeah.
course.
Yeah. You do so. You give her the empty pendant. And she takes it and says, "Thanks. I just, you know how Pulse gets."
I do. Rather stabby,
Yeah,
if
pretty
memory
stabby.
serves.
Yeah. No,
What?
good. Huh?
What?
No.
Huh? Who said that?
Drugs? Drugs. Drugs.
Drugs! That's what it was. Okay, bye!
What the
All right, you leave a very confused Nakiri behind.
What is happening?
Can't blame you,
Nimble.
girl. I cannot blame you.
Yeah. Nimble stays with her. And, yeah, what do you three do?
I was gonna head off towards shipping to find Pulse. I don't know
Yeah.
what everybody else is feeling.
I think that sounds like the best. We have to find her, right? Like, we can't just ignore it.
I have to imagine that she, like, as compelling and possibly interesting as it would be for Nakiri to be the bomb, I feel like there's got to be a secondary plan, you know? Because, like, otherwise, how is she planning on getting GTFO?
So I don't think Nakiri's the bomb. I think Nakiri had the detonator. And the goal was for them to get on that ship in 30 minutes. Get on the way to Mars and then blow
You're
shit
right.
up.
Yeah, like blow it up from the
Yes.
outside or some
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
So we do it on the assumption that she's not the bomb,
Yeah, not like she's physically the bomb.
or it's not in a hip way, like she's the bomb.
She could be the bomb in that regard.
Yes.
It's true.
Which is a lot less explosive, I hear.
and generally favorable in that
Yes,
over
okay.
the other. Yes, agreed.
Yeah, this is just fucking weird. I really wish I were high for this. Oh my god, so much pressure. All right. Okay, tighten up. Okay. Sorry, slight panic attack.
No.
I'm good.
You okay over there?
The plan. Back to the plan. Yes.
I think, so this isn't my first time GM conceivably to Nueva Lumo, yes?
You briefly stopped over there once, but it was a stopover. You ran in, you mostly ran in terrestrial, urban circles. So,
Certainly, sure.
yeah. You stopped over and your ship fueled up. That's basically it.
I was hoping that we might be able to find some way to invoke a friend in every port.
Ooh, that's a good use. I think, depending on how the DM sees it.
Even if it was like a pilot that I know who's like flown me about back in the day, who used to traffic through here, or like, you know, who knows, maybe I went to the pilot's lounge and had a few, or some person or connection.
Not
Sure.
to steal Kyler's thunder, but the other, if in kind of the same way, if there's anyone I would know to make it easier for the GM to fit that in,
I
like
will-
that.
Yeah, I will go with Kyler as Kyler
Yeah.
was the one to invoke it first. Yeah, Kyler, you get this little hunch, and you actually head over to the pilot's lounge, which is being guarded.
I just flashed
By
the hat.
a-
I'm like,
You
that's
do
interesting.
so.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. You flash the hat, and the guard shrugs and waves you in.
Yes,
with me.
we're with him.
You walk in, and there is there's a pilot who used to fly you back when your parents were still around. He was pretty young then. He's a little bit older now, but he's mid-30s, black hair. He's got a little bit of salt and pepper going on, clean cut, bright blue eyes, and he's sitting there talking to another pilot, and he stops as you enter, and he says, "Kyler?"
You. It's so good to see you. How are you?
I'm doing just I'm doing okay. How are you? It's been a while.
It's been a while. Yes, I was hoping I'd see you here, and I'm gonna read. Does he have a name tag?
Yeah, it does. It says Davis.
You, Davis.
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 You
It's so
could
good
call
to
me Josh. It's okay.
Josh, of course. Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
Last time we came to the big NL, we didn't get a lot of time to sort of take in the sights, see things around. I wanted to impress these two friends over there, one of whom is kind of well-to-do. I was wondering if you might be able to give us a tour of sort of, the shipping areas, or hook us up with someone who could take us around the facilities, just show us how it works.
Yeah, I think I could probably figure something. You want to impress them by taking them to the shipping areas?
Sorry?
Sure. I mean, if that's man, rich people. Yeah, if that's what they want to see, sure. I'll see if I can.
We want to
swing
see
in.
all the stuff.
Hey, by all the stuff, and it needs to happen. We also need to catch, or delay, or whatever, flight number, and I give him the flight number manifest.
Sure. He says, okay, well, I don't know if I can delay that.
Who is there a pilot? Do you know who's piloting that one?
Let's see. Can I see the manifest number again?
Yeah, of course. It is specifically this number, and I say the number.
And you do. All right. He enters it into his little pilot thing and pulls it up and says, well, it seems to be piloted by, I don't know this person actually. Their name is, I'm not pausing for a dramatic effect. I'm pausing because I need to think of a name. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's fine.
No, not at all.
Gives me a chance to catch up on notes, so.
Cool. Their name is Mickelson.
Mickelson. Okay. And I don't suppose Mickelson is here right now.
I don't think so. It's kind of close to the flight to, normally they're at half an hour before they're on the ship making preparations,
Sure. I would love if I could see some of those. I'm thinking of getting into pilot school, you see. So maybe if they get the tour and I see the prep.
Sure. Man, you always were interested in piloting. I remember that.
I like going fast. What can I say?
God, you were just a little kid. You were so precocious. Oh, man.
And I definitely know what that word means, yes.
He says, all right, for old time's sake, I'll see what I can do. Give me a second. And he goes over and talks to a couple people, and they nod and head off. And after a moment, he says, well, I think someone's going to be around shortly to show your friends the shipping area. Well, if you'd like, I can take you. It's sort of against protocol. We don't normally go on other people's ships, but I mean, it's you.
And I wrote the song on protocol.
You did.
Yeah, I remember that one. That was a bit of a sleeper.
Can you sing it for us again?
It
Tyler?
was. Why, of course I would if there was time. Oh dear, oh no. Look at this. The preparations are happening.
Oh, man.
It's 12 in the morning and I'm sitting by the phone waiting for you to call. I keep asking myself, what's the protocol?
Protocol. I remember that. That's a pop.
That one, right. I am so sorry, dear listeners. Matt, if you could just
fucking apologize.
If you could just juice that up somehow, if you could auto-tune it to be on key or whatever, I don't know, work that magic, that wizardry you do.
Oh my god. Fucking amazing. All right. Davis bops his head along as you sing, and then he says, "Yeah, all right, come with me." And he will take you. So are you guys divvying up the party?
I mean, it sounds like it.
I hope that's okay. They mentioned preparations on a jet that's probably gonna explode, and I was like, we should probably look at a lot of stuff, huh?
No, yeah, that sounds fine to me.
All right. Sure. Let's resolve this. Who's going first? Kyler, Davidson leads you down to the civilian area, and you walk through throngs of humans and aliens, and you arrive at a gate, and he goes up to the person and whispers something, and they shrug and let you through.
Hell
And
yeah.
he beckons you forward onto a little down ramp, and you are led into basically you're led onto the tarmac, and then there's the ship in front of you. It is large. It's quite large. It is a standard shuttle ship for the transport of civilians. They're not particularly comfortable. They are economy, you know? And he has you, he goes up to it, talks to someone else, they shrug, and he leads you into the ship. After a moment, he kind of leads you through to the front of the like cockpit area, where the captain and the co-pilot are making preparations. They're getting ready. Some people are already seated, Kyler, and as you walk past, several people kind of stop, and you can hear people whispering. It seems like you've been recognized.
Finally.
And your old pilot Davidson talks to the captain, and then after a moment, the captain comes back and says, "Well, Kyler Morgan Davies, this is a surprise. It's a pleasure to meet you."
Yes, the pleasure is all yours. Tell me, let me see. I would love to just sort of get a handle on, like, how you go about preparing this ship. Is there anything unusual when making warp, gate, star, jump, wormhole things? Like, show me around. Show me what's the skinny, as the kids are saying again.
Yeah, why not? This is a standard shuttle. There's nothing really special about this one. Normally before we would have to go out into space. Wormholes are still technically in outer space, so all of the protections need to be there from radiation, things like that. However, the amount of time that we spend in them is significantly lessened due to the rather ingenious design of the runways. These basically speed us up to a lightning fast speed, basically instantaneously getting us up to light speed. And then we're able to travel through the wormhole, and then on the other side it brings it down. So from the passenger side, it feels as if almost no time has passed at all. And
that's fascinating, and it sounds very nerdy. But why don't you, certainly security must be a major concern for you all here. You are well protected, yes?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, the Union Mercy forces are out and about. They tend to handle anything that happens.
The Union forces do out there, you said?
Yeah, the Union Army. They are well equipped.
And the Union Army is the Galactic Union,
Yes,
right?
it
Like,
is.
the people, they have a vested interest in keeping the wormhole open.
Yes, they do.
Yes. Is there a Confederate army too?
God, no.
No. Although I will remind you that this is about the building of the Transcontinental Railroad, so that joke was intentional on my part.
Ha!
No, yeah. Why do you think I called them the
Got
Galactic Union?
Research.
Yeah, that's right.
Research.
I did my
Research.
goddamn job.
Love it.
Oh, shit. Yeah, the Union has a vested interest in keeping this smoothly running.
Love it. Okay. Well, this is all fascinating. Why don't you show me the cockpit? I've always wanted to see sort of what you all doing there. It's mysterious.
Sure. Okay. Wow, normally I do this for small children. He leads you into the cockpit. It's the cockpit of a spaceship.
Oh, great. What's this? And I start pressing buttons to try to, slow down there and fuck up their pre-flight check.
All right.
Oh,
I'm going to
no.
have you roll Data Spider to see how well you can fuck it up.
Okay, cool.
This is amazing. I'm great. I love it.
Gotta love it, man.
Oh, fuck me. I will push it, I suppose.
Push it real good. We're out of control today. What's going
This
on?
group is
Yeah.
great. I love it.
Right,
Never
it's-
change, guys.
A couple of weeks off, and we're just fucking out of control.
Just animals.
Just like that. That is exactly how we sound.
Yeah, that's basically right.
Well, that's 2 successes all day.
Okay, 2 successes. All right. You hit a series of buttons really quickly, and the, let's see, I'm gonna roll at random for what happens here. All right.
I have to chuckle every time.
The
It
first one, the first one you hit is, the first one you hit just does essentially windshield wipers. The second one you hit, however, you hear a voice over the intercom, go, fuel reserves depleted. And you can look out and you see that essentially a nozzle has popped out and is just essentially a chunk of the ship, sort of an afterburner, is just spewing out fuel.
Oh,
Amazing.
oh darn. Oh,
We're in it, aren't we?
Oh, oh my. I'm so,
I'm not there, but
oh
you get it.
goodness.
As the moment that happens, Davidson just grabs you and is like, all right, I think we've seen enough. Goodbye. And
Thank you, Davis. Yes, this has been wonderful. Appreciate you. Thank you.
he leads you off. And he says, Kyler, okay.
That's my name, yes. What's up?
That's okay. All right, okay. You really haven't changed much, have you?
Change? Why would I change?
All right. He takes you back inside, and you see the leaderboard has been updated. You look at the specific flight, and it has been indeed delayed by an additional 30 minutes.
Woohoo!
Whew.
So he goes back to the pilot's area, and he says, I have to get ready for my flight. It was something seeing you again. Yeah.
It certainly was Dylan.
Okay. And he
Damon?
he walks back into the pilot's lounge and the doors close.
Derek! Okay.
Meanwhile, Oka, Hazel.
Meanwhile, yes.
You are led back into the shipping area. And it is a buzz with things happening. I mean, crates are moving here and there. There are large, sort of, they almost look like gorillas, but they're robots picking up crates and moving them, putting them into other places.
Gorilla bots.
Sure.
Yeah. And there are, some workers who are sitting and chatting and overseeing. It's a busy time. And the orderly smiles and says, was there something in particular you wanted to see in the shipping area?
My eyes light up at the gorilla bots and like an anime with stars in my eyes. I like gorilla bots.
I guess you wanted to see the gorilla bots.
Yeah, sure.
I'm a simple gal. You show me gorilla bots, I'm there. Wait, no. Jesus, Hazel, you gotta keep me focused.
Good luck with that.
Jesus.
Yeah, focus. Getting you to focus? That's not how this works.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get these gorilla bots going.
Are we gonna go check out the gorilla bots?
Are
Is that what we're doing?
they manned or are they just like
They are robots.
they're
They
just
are
complete
autonomous.
robots? Okay.
Yep, they are autonomous.
All right.
So I'm gonna have you both make observation checks, please.
Ooh, yay! That's my first roll of the session.
My second one, I believe it's 3 for me. I don't want to see. Oh wow! I've got
Is it
3
just sixes?
sixes. Holy
It is
shit!
just sixes.
Holy shit!
I have 1 success.
That's the first
One
time
success.
I've gotten 3 sixes.
All
Nice.
right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck yeah. Fuck
We've
yeah.
only done 8 sessions and this is the first time.
God damn. All right. So,
That's fucking huge.
all right, here we go. Oka, you notice, man, 3 successes. Here we go. You notice
Yeah,
2
dude.
things. You notice that there are a group of individuals, like they're dressed as workers, scattered about. All of them have mechanical arms and legs. Like they all look like grafters, and they're not working. They're blending in.
Okay.
And you see them, they're sort of scattered around. You also notice that there is a crate that is being unloaded at the far end that is labeled with the Jackson and Jackson logo on it. It is big.
All right. Yeah. Shit. Oh, okay. Hazel, there's a big box that says Johnson and Johnson. I
Nope.
think I'm.
Do it again.
Other one.
Jesus. That says Pfizer and Moderna. No. No.
Nope. Do it again.
Jackson and Jackson. This is Jackson and Jackson, which is our names and my dad's company.
You fucking chose this company. You chose that name.
Which has nothing to do with anything at all. At all. It's a big old box with my name on it. I'm gonna go check it out. You wanna go check it out?
Yeah, we should go look at that.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good thing to go check out. Yeah.
Jesus. Let's do that.
Well, we're gonna mosey on over there.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, you do so. The orderly follows you. You walk to the back, and the crate unloads. And as you get near it, Oka, you actually can see that it is. You are familiar enough with your family's numbering of things to know that inside this crate is a mech.
Oh.
You son of a bitch. You done did it.
Where's it going? Does it tell us where it's going?
Yeah, where's the address?
It was actually shipped to
This place?
this location.
Oh,
fuck.
okay.
Well, okay, so I haven't these people know who I am, right? Because we've flown on the on a jet here, right?
Yeah, this is
Helicopter.
from a shipping. This is not the same jet as the one that you flew from.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
just double check.
but-
Sorry.
So this was unloaded. Is in the process of being unloaded from like a large carrier freight.
All right. I think I'm just gonna. I think I might try to take this thing.
How does one steal one of these?
I think I will take this now.
All right. All right. You announce that loudly.
As for I am Tanya Jackson, and this is my property.
Okay.
With an
All
accent
right.
and everything.
I am gonna have you roll a manipulation roll. I'm gonna have you roll a manipulation roll.
Oh boy, this will go well.
Yeah.
I have also this entire time been trying to act as much like the supervisory muscle
Yep.
in my leather trench coat.
Word.
Okay, so 3 rolls here. All right. Since I rolled 3 fucking goddamn 6s, that's not gonna happen again. I've got 1 6. I'm gonna try my luck.
Hell yeah. Push it.
Do you
Not my
still have
luck,
your
but
light
my
roll?
my darkness here. That's what I meant.
Yeah, spend your light point.
Wait, how does the luck point work again?
So the light point
The light
works
point-
in various ways. One is to turn a failure into a partial success into a critical success. It also has combat things that it can do as well. I sent y'all a thing in Discord last time we played, like 3
Yes.
years ago.
Yeah, right.
And
Give us kind of the breakdown, right? That I decided in the midst of the story I've already forgotten. All right. Well, should I roll? I can. Okay. So if I do darkness roll, don't get it, and then I can still use my light point.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Uh-oh.
I still get the darkness though. If
Of
you
course.
do that.
But you can save the darkness if I do light now, and that would make me still have a partial success or full critical success.
You rolled 1, right?
Yes.
So
it's
it would
par.
boost you to a critical success. The question is if you want to spend the light point here or elsewhere.
Decisions to make. And this is why we play the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's do darkness point because that's fucking fun.
All right.
For the sake of the game.
Push it.
All right. I did get in shit, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use that light point.
All right. Word. Okay. You announce that, and people are like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, fuck it.
Make Hazel make an observation roll, please.
Okay.
Oka, you
Observation.
go up to the crate and you pry it open. Inside is a light mech. It is a ground mech, usually used for like cargo lifting, but it looks like it has been modified. So it's essentially, imagine like the exosuit from Alien.
Okay.
It's like that level of mech.
Okay.
But it has been modified, and it has some things on it that I will tell you about once you have activated it and entered in, if you're doing that now.
Oh yeah, I'll get in that thing. I'm gonna start moving around in it.
All right, you do so. All right, you get in, you switch it on. The mech kind of comes to life around you. It's one of those mechs that, you know, sort of, it's like a smaller version of the Pacific Rim ones. You're in the center. It responds to your movements with its movements.
God, that's hot.
And yeah, you've got essentially two joysticks. You've got like your legs in straps. So when you walk, it walks. When you run, it runs.
That's fucking
and
right.
as it activates, it asks for like a sort of opening screen comes up, and it says, "User identification number, please."
Do I have one of those?
You do have a number that you use like on the elevator. That's like your specific number.
I go ahead and say, let's try this one.
All right, you enter it, and after a moment, it bings, and it says, "Welcome." And the machine hums to life. It stands up taller, and it runs through a series of system diagnostics, and after a moment, it is fully online. Yep. It has... so basically, while you're in this mech, it has hit points equal to a vehicle. You can do melee combat with it, and it does good damage. Let's just put it out that way. You are considered to be like super strong. And it has a couple of one-use weapons on it. So this is not like a war mech. This is a mech that has been modified for short-term combat purposes.
Okay.
And the mech is operational. You're now in a mech.
Hey,
what
Matt?
do you want to do? Yeah, what's up?
You remember when you complained about giving us explosives? And then you gave us a fucking Jaeger?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
There's some darkness
I also
points here.
got 3 successes.
You got 3 successes. All right. When she announced that she was Tanya Jackson, so Hazel, you notice all of the sort of workers who look like they might be grafters hanging around. They just like get down.
Like, hit the deck?
Yeah, but like really subtly. Like they're all
Okay.
just like sort of getting down. And after a moment, an announcement comes over like a loudspeaker. And you, Hazel, you rolled 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You also notice that there are Union troops like all over, and they all have guns pointed at the two of you.
Oh, no. Okay.
And the voice says,
Citizens, step away from the mech. or we will be forced to use force against you.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
More complicated now, didn't they? But how are our heroes going to resolve this? How are they going to deal with the grafters and the Union soldiers now? Find out next time on Astronautica.
Hey everybody, Matt here, your friendly neighborhood GM. I just wanted to take a moment and thank you all so much for listening to our podcast. We have a ton of fun making it, and I hope you have as much fun listening to it because it's great. If you like our show and want to support us, please check us out on Patreon, where for as little as $1, you can help us keep this going. Also, I just wanted to take a moment to thank my wonderful players, Ian Mutiner, Benjamin Timothy Jenkins, and Lauren Alice Dinney. They are wonderful and they ruin all my plans, and I literally could not do this without them, so I am eternally grateful. I also wanted to take a moment to thank Shersty Jorgensen, who designed our awesome logo, and also to thank Harrison Campion, who is my musical partner in crime. Anytime you hear a sick bass lick, that's Harrison. He's pretty great, and he's far more talented than I am, so I'm happy to have him around. I also want to take a moment just to thank my wife, Angie Feek, for all of her love and support, and for her continued input in the story. She's already made it so much better, and I'm super grateful. And finally, thank you to EJ Schumacher and Lauren Pratt, our first two ever Patreon supporters. We're so grateful. Seriously, there's a lot of cool stuff. Get in on that. There's unedited shows where you can see how much we don't know what we're doing. You get all of the music from the shows. So if you just want to like listen to some sci-fi ambient stuff, there will be one-shots that we run, and it might not be me. It could be Ian or Ben or Lauren, any of us doing this. So there's a lot of really great content for you to check out. Go over to our Patreon, check it out. And finally, thank you all so much for listening. You guys are great. Stick around. There's a lot of fun stuff coming up.